Think you have seen every isekai out there? You are wrong. We are digging up 10 forgotten parallel world masterpieces you absolutely need to watch. Kicking off our list at number 10, The Faraway Paladin. Raised by an undead trio in a ruined city, Will awakens in a new world with vague memories of a past stagnant life. He learns combat, magic, and religion from his unusual guardians before setting out. Pledging himself to the goddess of flame, he explores a dangerous fantasy realm to establish his own legacy as a heroic paladin. This series completely redefines the reincarnation trope by treating its melancholic themes with intense respect. The animation beautifully captures the grim yet hopeful atmosphere. Instead of cheap harem antics, you get deep character growth and profound mythological world building. It feels like reading a classic tabletop campaign brought to life with an incredible emotional weight and sincerity. Slipping into the 9th spot, number 9. Life with an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. Two childhood best friends are transported to a magical realm, but a quirky goddess turns one of them into a stunningly beautiful woman. Now, the ordinary salaryman and his newly female companion must journey together to defeat the demon lord. They must conquer endless monsters while aggressively fighting their own confusing, rapidly developing romantic attraction toward each other. This show is absolute comedic gold that cleverly mocks genre cliches. It balances hilarious situational irony with surprisingly genuine emotional stakes. The chemistry between the leads is incredibly infectious, driven by stellar voice acting that elevates every single joke. It takes an absurd premise and executes it flawlessly, making it an unmissable rom-com fantasy adventure ride. Slicing into the rankings at number 8, Reincarnated as a Sword. A modern man dies and wakes up stranded in a magical wasteland, not as a human hero, but as a sentient magical sword. Stuck in the ground, he relies on telekinesis to slaughter roaming beasts and harvest their skills. Soon, he crosses paths with Fran, an enslaved black cat girl. She finally wields him to fight for her freedom. The wholesome parental dynamic between a literal weapon and an adorable beastkin makes this specific series spectacular. Fran is a delightfully ruthless protagonist who refuses to back down. The studio delivers truly slick and dynamic battle sequences that make every swing feel impactful. It completely revitalizes the overpowered hero trope by splitting power between two characters. Securing its spot at number 7, Handyman Saito in Another World. Saito is an undervalued contractor whose mundane life ends abruptly. Reincarnated into a classic fantasy world, he joins a party featuring a senile wizard, a greedy fairy, and a proud warrior. Lacking magical talents, Saito uses his earthly lockpicking, repair, and handyman skills to carefully keep his eccentric adventuring group alive, while exploring incredibly dangerous underground dungeon layouts. What makes this anime brilliant is its grounded appreciation for normal, everyday utility. The narrative weaves disconnected, hilarious sketch comedy moments into an overarching plot with unexpectedly profound emotional depth. You will laugh out loud and then tear up within the exact same episode. It proves that vital supportive roles matter immensely in grand fantasy settings. Serving up the heat at number 6, Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. Summoned as a completely useless hero, Mukuda is swiftly dismissed from royal duties. He soon discovers his unique ability allows him to directly purchase fresh, modern Japanese supermarket goods online. Using his culinary talents, he cooks mouth-watering meals that accidentally tame legendary mythical beasts, who pledge their absolute loyalty to him in exchange for endless delicious gourmet food. MAPPA Animations outdid themselves by making the food look outrageously spectacular. It is the ultimate comfort watch that blends slice-of-life pacing with overpowered familiars. The joy comes entirely from watching terrifying monsters turn into massive, extremely lovable gluttons. It skips the heavy world-saving drama for incredibly cozy vibes and highly entertaining culinary exploits. Breaking into our top 5 at number 5, The Great Cleric. After being murdered, a dedicated salaryman is reincarnated into Galdardia, choosing the highly undervalued path of a healer to avoid combat. Naming himself Luciel, he quickly learns that healers are universally despised for their extreme greed. Determined to survive peacefully, he undergoes grueling physical martial arts training to protect himself while offering highly affordable magical healing services locally. This anime totally hooks you by turning fantasy healing into a grueling administrative and physical grind. Lucille relies entirely on relentless effort rather than cheaply handed down innate skills. His intense work ethic is insanely satisfying to watch. It offers a refreshingly grounded perspective on supporting classes while delivering genuinely inspiring character progression and fantastic storytelling. Summoning Chaos at number 4. Dead Mount Death Play. In an epic twist on reverse isekai, a legendary necromancer known as the Corpse God is defeated in battle. Instead of dying, his soul transports into modern Tokyo, taking over the freshly murdered body of young Polka Shinoyama. Now, this ancient dark sorcerer must navigate ruthless criminal syndicates and dangerous modern assassins to finally achieve some peaceful tranquility. The intricate web of underground crime mixed with high fantasy magic is undeniably gripping. You are constantly guessing the true motivations of every single morally gray character. The action choreography is bloody and utterly ruthless. It breathes incredible fresh air into the saturated genre by delivering suspenseful urban fantasy mysteries alongside pure over-the-top carnage. Claiming the bronze at number 3, Sasaki and Peeps. A depressed corporate worker buys a cute silver Java sparrow for companionship, only to discover the bird is actually a powerful magical sage. Forming a lucrative pact, they begin crossing between modern Earth and a fantasy realm. They sell ordinary modern products for gold, while accidentally getting deeply tangled in dangerous corporate espionage and intense magical warfare conflicts. The genre blending here is completely unhinged, but surprisingly masterful. It seamlessly shifts from wholesome magical capitalism to gritty modern psychic battles without missing a beat. Sasaki is a fantastic, mature protagonist who just wants to live comfortably. This anime bravely ignores every established rule to give you an unpredictable and wildly entertaining daily viewing experience. Just missing the crown at number 2. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. Reborn as the weak heir of a minor noble family, Ars Luvent possesses no combat skills or magical prowess. However, he owns an incredibly rare appraisal ability, allowing him to instantly view hidden human talents and statistics. Knowing war is looming, he recruits exceptional outcasts and misfits to build an unstoppable territory capable of surviving absolutely everything ahead. If you enjoy kingdom-building mechanics, this show is an absolute goldmine. The satisfaction comes entirely from spotting unpolished gems and watching them grow into absolute legends. Ours is incredibly charming, leading with genuine empathy rather than brute force. The pacing is extremely addictive, offering a perfect blend of wholesome politics and gripping tactical military strategy. And finally, reigning supreme at number 1, Failure Frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. Transported alongside his classmates, Tuka receives the lowest possible rank and is mercilessly discarded into a lethal dungeon by a cruel goddess. Left to die, he discovers his seemingly useless status ailment spells are actually overpowered. Using paralysis and poison, he systematically slaughters massive monsters, embarking on a dark quest for brutal vengeance against the evil twisted goddess. This is pure, unadulterated revenge fantasy done perfectly. Tuka does not hesitate or show mercy to his enemies, making his rise to power incredibly cathartic. The psychological tension, combined with clever spell usage, proves you do not need flashy explosions to dominate. It is an intense, gripping underdog story that totally deserves the absolute top spot. These forgotten isekai prove the genre still has incredible surprises hidden just beneath the surface. Now it is your turn to speak up. Which of these parallel worlds would you survive in, and what hidden gem did we actually miss? Drop your favorites in the comments.